Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, JenksTCG. Today we're going to be looking at Vikavolt V in the Ultra Prism through Darkness Ablaze format. It's going to be super relevant for that POG Championship event. That's basically a World Championships event, as long as the Life is Just a Game charity event that I'm going to be playing in, hosted by FloTKcast. And yeah, this is going to be the first deck profile of this format and of the new Darkness Ablaze content that I'm going to be putting out. I would have done this in an IRL way, but I couldn't find a easy way to make the proxies. So for now, we're going to do the PowerPoint. It's a little scuffed, but hang in. We'll fix it eventually. So without further ado, let's get into my favorite card and the deck that I built around it with some help of some others. So getting straight into things, we have the supporters. Or never mind, sorry, we have the Pokemon. We have 4 Vikavolt V, Paralyzing Bolt, 50 damage, Lightning Colorless. The opponent can't play any item cards from their hand, very reminiscent of that Seismitoad EX. Very strong attack. The 50, when paired with Electro Power, is going to be super strong, and 210 HP. It's a pretty tanky guy. And in addition to that, it has Super Zap Cannon for 2 lightning energies and a colorless, going to allow us to one-shot a ton of stuff, and you discard 2 energies from that Pokemon. So with Koko Prism, Thunder Mountain, and Turbo Patch, which is in the deck list, you can power that up pretty easily. And yeah, the whole goal of the deck is just to spam Vikavolt V and be obnoxious with cards like Mareep and Crushing Hammer. So next we have Mareep. Mareep has the ability Fluffy Pillow. Once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon's in your active, you may leave your opponent's active asleep. So the whole goal is we're going to use switch cards and stuff to move in and out of Vikavolt and Mareep, and then use Slumbering Forest to make it really hard for our opponent to wake up. And yeah, overall just be super annoying. Then we have 2 copies of Dedenne GX, just going to be our draw engine, and 1 copy of Tapu Koko Prism, so that we can power up some Vikavolts with ease. Next up are the supporters. We have 4 Professor's Research, just a simple discard draw 7, 2 Marnie to Hand Disrupt, 2 Mallow Lana for healing. The whole goal is to make tanky Vikavolts that can't get one-shot very easily, or 2-shot, and we can revoke some of that with Mallow Lana. Then we have 2 Guzma Hala. This is really our setup card, because Guzma Hala is going to grab us Thunder Mountain, Speed Energy, and our Toughness Cape and or Air Balloon. So you can use that with Tag Call to get set up, no problem. And then we have 2 copies of Boss's Order just for Gust. It's always important, and this is a really good way to knock out bench sitters like Dedenne, Crobat, etc., because Super Zap Cannon does 190, so you can close out games with Boss's Order, and it's pretty good. Into our trainers or our items, we have Quick Ball. We have 4 of them just so we can streamline our search, make it super easy to get stuff out. We can find Dedennes with it, etc. We have 4 Electro Power. We want to max this copy out because this is how we're gonna be able to do damage. Vikavolt doesn't do a whole lot of damage by itself, but with Electro Power, those numbers can multiply. 4 copies of Switch. Like I said earlier, this is for our Mareep engine, and it's going to allow us to switch between Vikavolts. And then we have 4 Crushing Hammer, just going to be super obnoxious. Combined with item lock, Crushing Hammer is pretty annoying. So we're trying to do a healing Crushing Hammer sleep flip loop, and it's going to be super annoying for the opponent to deal with. Then we have 3 Tag Call. This is going to get us our Mallow Lanas and our Guzma Halas, as I mentioned earlier. And then to get those Guzma Halas going, we have 2 Cape of Toughness. This is going to add 50 HP to our Pokemon, our basic Pokemon that aren't GX. So this makes our Vikavolt have 260 HP, and with Mallow Lana, it's pretty damn tanky. Then we have 2 Air Balloons just for free retreat. This is going to be put on our Mareeps. We have that free movement with the Air Balloons, or we can just attach retreat. But that's what the Air Balloons is for, and it's really easy to grab with Guzma Hala. Then we have 2 Reset Stamps. If our opponent gets ahead on prizes, we can reset stamp them down to 2 and then item lock them, and it's pretty powerful. So with the other locking strategies in this deck, reset stamp's going to be pretty powerful in the late game. Then rounding out our trainers, we have 2 Turbo Patch. This is just to keep Vikavolts going, because it's not like Seismitoad, where if Seismitoad took a DCE, you need to be able to get 2 attachments on board with no Thunder Mountain or Koko. So we have 2 Turbo Patch just to kind of help with that, and that makes it so if you attach 1 energy, you can Turbo Patch heads, get another one immediately. We have 2 Slumbering Forest. This says if a Pokemon is asleep, its owner flips 2 coins instead of 1 for that condition between turns. If either of them are tails, the Pokemon is still asleep. Basically, this makes the odds of waking up on sleep flips way worse for your opponent. It takes it from 50 to 25%, and with that constant Mareep spam, you can buy turns by sticking the opponent's active with sleep, and then because they're item locked, they can't play switch, so they're really only out is Mallow and Lana if they stay asleep. And then Thunder Mountain Prism, this is just another card that we can grab off Guzma Hala. Gonna make our turn 1 attack easier, because that's the name of the game. Gonna turn 1 attack with Vikavolt, and Thunder Mountain helps us do that. Then rounding out the list, we have 5 lightning energies and 4 speed energies. The speed energies searchable with Guzma Hala. They also draw us cards, so it's super good. And the lightning energies are compatible with Tapu Koko Prism, so that's why those are in the list. And yeah, here is the list overall. The formatting's a little wonky, but like I said, we'll fix that later. There's the list laid out. Got the Pokemon, 9 Pokemon, 42 trainers, and 9 energies. And yeah, go ahead and take a look at that. You can build it for yourself. It's a pretty cool deck. And as we get more into this format, we can optimize the deck list and take a better look at it. And once PTCGO comes out with its cards, we can do that. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. This has been a deck list for my favorite card in the set, Vikavolt V. And if you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next deck profile. See you guys.